Going to pot. Almost 40% of you admit to smoking marijuana at least once, and I'll bet that percentage is even higher. Pun intended. Colorado's about to let everybody get high. Should you? I'm Don Lemon. It's the 11th hour. Thank you for reaching out to us on social media at Don Lemon CNN and at the 11th hour. We really appreciate it. You know what? America has gone from a president who told us he did not inhale to one who, by his own admission, used pot and, as he put it, a little blow as a student. So has this country gone to pot? Joining me now is Howard Samuels of the Hills Treatment Center, Dr. Mitch Rosenthal of Phoenix House, Ethan Nadelman of the Drug Policy Alliance, and Neil Franklin of Law Enforcement Against Prohibition. Howard Samuels, the CEO and founder of the Hills Treatment Center. Do you think this is going to keep kids safer if it is legalized or regulated across the country?
I got to tell you, Don, I'm sick to my stomach after I watched that video, okay? This is a real emotional issue for me, and I'll tell you why. I work with addicts for the last over 20 years. I've had to deal with marijuana addicts and their dysfunction and many years of their lives totally ruined because of smoking weed on a daily basis. In fact, myself, I started smoking weed at 15 and became addicted to marijuana. And then after that sort of wore off, I went to cocaine and heroin. Now, I'm sober 29 years now. I think that this is an absolute sickening idea that's happening in Colorado and Oregon. And I think it's about money. I think it's about big tobacco. And I really want to sort of ask Ethan a real serious question, okay? What's he going to do to try to help the people who are going to become addicted with all the millions of dollars that that organization has in order to get their organization through this initiative? Are they going to build treatment centers?
Ethan.
Are they going to help the addicts?
Well, go ahead quickly, because I want to get Mitch in here. Go ahead.
I think, Howard, you're living evidence that marijuana prohibition has failed, that it did nothing to keep half of all the young people in America from using marijuana, 100 million people from using it. I mean, the evidence of the failure of marijuana is overwhelming. So the bottom line is, are we going to treat marijuana as a health issue or as a criminal issue? For you working in treatment, one would think the answer should be, let's treat it as a health issue. We've proven the failure of the war on marijuana. There's no question about that anymore. Meanwhile, why should we be locking young people up? Why should we be arresting tons of young people, mostly young people
of color,
don't lock young
marijuana? People up for marijuana,
in fact, Howard, the fact of the matter is we're getting arrested.
Cocaine.
Well, listen, guys, listen, thank you. I'm sorry. We have to go. We've gone on a little bit longer than I wanted to go on here. Well, my producers at least, so I'm sorry we only have an allotted amount of time here.